Welcome to Achievers Corner with Victoria Showme. And today, what we're going to be talking about is how to have a new beginning, how to have a fresh start, or how to stage your comeback. So grab a pen or sit down tight and listen as I share on 5 tips that can help you to regain your life back and that can help you to have a new beginning or have a fresh start. No, you may have done so many things and thought, you know what, I am not progressing in life. I have tried this business over and over again and nothing seems to be working. Or I am on this job for so many years, I am not advancing, I'm not liking what I'm doing. And so you get to the point in your life and you think maybe this is it or there is more to life. So what I'm here to share with you is on 5 key points that can help you to have a fresh start. It is not too late to start over. It is not too late to regain your life. It is not too late to put yourself in that path of success, that path of great achievement that you envision for yourself. So, remember before I came into the United States, when I got out of high school, even before I got out of high school, my passion has been to become a registered nurse, to be able to work in the medical field. So in my country then in Nigeria, it was a challenge for me to get into like any nursing school. I tried everything. I finished high school in 1996, and for about 4 years, I was trying everything I could to be able to get an admission into the School of Nursing. So after 4 years of sitting at home, seeing all my friends, people have gone to school, gone to college, and come back home and be sharing their experiences with me, I'll be like, oh my God, my life is almost over. Why? Why? So in 2001, so I registered into a college, into a university to just study something. And I was like, I will study something that I really like in the teaching area, which I've been trying to just work there, just not to sit at home for all this time. So I registered to school. I started college in one of the universities in Nigeria, in Abeokuta, to study mathematics and physics. So my major was math, mathematics, and my minor was in physics. I mean, my point is just to study something that later on in life will be a benefit to me. I know I've got to have it. In 2003, an opportunity presented itself for me to be able to migrate from Nigeria, West Africa, to the United States of America. And so when I came into the States in 2003, one of the women that worked with me there was like, Victoria, what has been your vision? What has been your passion? What is it that you really want to do? And I'm like, back in the days, my passion has been to work in the medical field, to be a nurse. And she said, it is not too late. You can actually start afresh here and do the things that you really want to do. I like, really? Like that? Was it easy? Well, I begin to go to the schools, get information, ask people questions. And I was actually able to start register to school and start my program. And God was so good to me and still good to me that most of the courses I've taken in a university in Nigeria, some mathematics, some chemistry, some science-based courses, I was able to do that. And that is how I started my new career again, started my new education on that path to become a registered nurse. So I don't know what has been your passion. You may have given up because you've seen that you wasted so many years, you wasted a lot of time. It may have been like even in a relationship and like nothing is coming for you, nothing is coming out, nothing is working. But I'm here to tell you, you can actually have a comeback. You can actually have a new beginning. And so I'm going to be sharing 5 tips with you. So the first point is, number one, you need to access and reflect on your past. You need to assess and reflect on your past. Is it it is the time to really get real with yourself. What is it that hasn't been working in your past? What is it that make you think you don't like what you've done before? That the relationship is not working, the business is not working, the job is not working. So what are the things that happen? What are where have you had some setbacks? Where have you had some disappointment? What led to those situations, those challenges? Is it because you don't really know what you want to start with? You know, sometimes as humans, sometimes you don't know what you want to do in life. You know, some people go to college, they're not even sure what they want to do. So that might be why you started on the path that you are in. And years down the road, you now discover that, you know what, this is not my passion. So you can start again. Or maybe you keep saying yes to everything, and then you find out that you've wasted so much time. You have invested so much time in something and nothing is coming back. So you want to assess and evaluate what you have done wrong. You know, it's not just to look at what you've done and be slapping yourself and be saying like, no. It's just to be able to learn why you've made certain choices in life. What were the circumstances? What were the situations? What were the outcomes? What make you feel like you're not getting the best from that? And because those things will help you to move forward. So that is the first thing you need to access and reflect on your past. Where have you made mistakes? What can you do? Is it because some things led you to that? I mean, it helps you to be able to plan forward and move forward. So the second thing, number one, talk about assessing and evaluating your past. And number two, the second point is you must decide what is it that you really want. Decision, decision, decision. So decide what is it that you really want. If somebody come to you now and said, if you can relive your life again, if you can start over again, if you can go back to college again, if you can start your career again, what is it that you would really like? You know, for me, mine is just to be able to work in the medical field, to be a nurse. And thank God I was able to start. It wasn't easy. So many years have gone by, but I was able to have that. So decide, what is it that you really want? What do you want from life? What do you want in the relationship? What type of job do you want? What type of business is it that you want? What are the things that really matters to you? What brings joy to you? What gives you a sense of fulfillment? What is the passion that you have? So knowing those things will help you to be able to move forward and have a fresh start and be able to even stage your comeback. And number three, the third point is you want to keep supportive people. Only supportive people on your board of directors, around you. People who are very positive, people who will support you, people who will encourage you. Those are the people you want to have around you. It is not the time now to have negative people around you, people telling you can't do that. How come you want to do that now? Who do you think you are? What makes you think you're so special? No, this is the time to know who are the people that are passionate about your success. Who are the people that encourage you when you share some of the things you're going through with them and be able to say you can do it. Who are your cheerleaders? So this is the time to keep those people around you. Look for a group of friends, people who can really cheer you on, because in life, there will be times that challenges will come. Everything is not going to be bed of roses. But when you have people around you, they can support you. They can encourage you. They can tell you things are going to get better. So decide who would stay within your circle of influence and who will go. So take away, delete toxic people, people who always say negative things about you, people who always pull you down and weigh you down, people who reminded you of the past and tell you are nothing, people who tell you a woman, a man, you this, how can you do that? So those negative people, you know them. You know them. So you may want to just, distance yourself from them so you can be able to move forward. So that is the third point. So number one, I talk about assessing your past, evaluating. Number two, decision, decision, decision. What is your passion? What do you like to do? What gives you a sense of joy and fulfillment? And number three, surround yourself with positive people, with supportive people, cheerleaders, people who believe in your dream, people who will encourage you. It may be time to look for some good mentors, for coaches, for people who really are doing great in life and you want them to be around you. And the fourth point, the number 4 point is you want to involve God in what you do. You want God to be on your side. You know, in the book of Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5 to 6, it talks about, you know, in all your ways, it said, do not rely on your own understanding. Do not rely on your own intelligence. You know, I'm just paraphrasing. Do not rely on your own wisdom. I mean, as you can see, most of us, we've made some bad choices before. But this time, you know, for a new beginning, for a fresh start, for a comeback, you do not want to rely on your own insight, on your own ideas. But you want to acknowledge God. You want to confidently rely on God, acknowledge Him, and He will direct your path. He will tell you, He will guide you. He will lead you. His Spirit will orchestrate your steps into the greater things that you want to achieve for yourself. So involve God in the place of prayer. Study God. If you are making certain decisions, say, God, is this what you want for me? How do you want me to go about it? You know, involve God. Involve God. And the number 5th point and the last point is take action. Yes, yes, this is the time to take action. Enough of planning and planning. You know, sometimes people plan and analyze things and become what they call paralysis of analysis or analysis paralysis. Something like that. People plan so much and they never do anything. So you want to look at when you make all this decision, take the first step. When I came to the United States and I tell the woman what I really want to do, and she gave me some insight. Actually, she's not a nurse. She's a teacher. But giving me some information, I begin to consult different schools, Google different schools, go to different schools, look at community college, look at universities. What is the difference? What are the prerequisites? You know, sit down with a counselor, an advisor at the school, and put in the application. And then years later, you know, I have my degrees. And I mean, I've been practicing nursing now for over 10 years. So you really want to take the first step. What is the first step? Is it to maybe take out your degree again and rebuild your resume? Is it to get a certification? Is it to apply to get back to school? What is it? Is it a business that you want to do? It is time to take first step. Okay, take the first step. No, you don't have to get overwhelmed. Because sometimes it can seem too much, but you really want to simplify that. Take the first step and the second step and the third step. So those are the 5 points that can help you to have a new beginning, that can help you to have a fresh start in life. Doesn't matter what has happened in the past. You do not want to get trapped. You do not want to get stuck. But you want to be able to move forward from here and living your best life and doing the things that you enjoy most. You do not want to look back 5 years from now, 10 years from now, and wish you had done something and wish you have taken certain steps. But now you have the opportunity. As you're listening to this, you have the opportunity to say, what is it I really want for my life? And how can I start? So take the first step, you know, and just do it. And I cannot wait to hear your testimonies. I cannot wait to hear how you're doing. So if this has blessed you, if you enjoyed this episode, please click and subscribe, leave a comment, and you can actually join my coaching group on Facebook. It's a private coaching group. So I'll post the link below and you can see the link there and you can join. And if you have any question, you can inbox your message. All right. Again, thank you for listening to Victoria Show with me on this Achievers Corner. The Lord bless you and I will see you again. Take care now. Bye-bye.